Okay, so we are coming to go through nested list in HTML, and this is how complex the list is. The lists are, you see, the lists are that complex, and so we want to go through them. And I can tell you that if you follow the tutorial, by the end you should be able to create a more complex list, even more than this one. And so I'm gonna use the Sublime text editor. Okay, so let's get going. I'm going to use the Sublime text editor. So here I am, and as I already said, we are coming to work on HTML, and as such we need to make sure that we are on the HTML extension. So you go to view, you come to syntax, and then you go in for what? HTML. We have JavaScript and others here. We have the C++, C#, and C. So any of the program that you are using, you make sure that you are on that extension. So I want to click on HTML. Alright, so I want to get a structure. So if you want to get a structure, just type HTML and press tab. It gives you the structure. Okay, so let's kindly get our title. So the title, we want to say nested what? List. Okay, you can modify it as a nested list. Now let's come to the body. You see, the title is not gonna display on the body. It's not part of the body. It's just going to be shown on the title bar. So now we want to start the whole listing process. So let's get back here. If you check, we have the input device, and we have the output device, and we have the processing device, the storage device. So you see 1, 2, 3 up to 4 are what? Taking the form of ordered list. They are taking the form of ordered list. So you need to observe that. Alright, so let's get back to the text editor. Okay, so it's taking the form of ordered list, and ordered list is OL. Now we have got this. So what do we need now? Now we need to list them. We need to list these ones. We need to list the 1 item, the 3 item, and the 4th item. So doing that, let's go back to the text editor. So we have an li. So the li, we have the input device. We have the input device. Okay, so we just copy this input device, then you place it here. Output device, paste the link again, and you come to storage device, then you come to paste the link again, processing device, alright, so let's save this one and see the structure you are going to get. Let's save it. This. So you come to file, you come to save as, and I want to save it in the folder I call nested list here. I'll save it in that folder. So nested list, I want to save it nested. The extensions are already here, so no need to do dot any extension. Okay, so now I'm going to back to that folder. I'm going back to that folder, desktop, and I get the folder nested list here, and then this is it. So let me click on it, and you see the structure I got. So this is what I have. This is what I have gotten. with this code. Now let's get back to the list. So you see what I have gotten here. So I have actually coded for the input device, the output device, the processing device, and the storage device. That is what I have coded for. Just that I have changed the arrangement. So let me make sure the arrangements are intact. So the processing device should come before the storage device. So let's make sure that they are as it is. So now, when you are using the unordered list, the default type is what? Decimal. That is why I didn't have to specify the type here, yet they were numbered in decimal. What I mean by decimal, 1, 2, 3 up to 4, they were numbered in that format. And you see 1, 2, 3, 4. But still, let's just specify the type for learning sake. So type, just type in type, and then you put in 1, and you save it. There wouldn't be any difference because that is already the default. Okay, so now let's come back here. So now we are coming to get all the subtitles, all the nested list under input. This is input. So we are coming to code all these ones what under input. Input this up to this. Okay, so let's get back to the text editor. So input is here. So you see this is input, and then all the lists which are under input are going to come into the input. So we come here, we press enter, we make sure that the input is going to nest whatever we are going to bring. So with that, if you check again, so we are going to have what? 2 items, which is the direct input and the indirect input. So that is the 2 items we are going to have. So let's check here. So because of that, we are going to need the OL, and the reason why we will need the OL is that it is an OL type. A is an OL type, an ordered list type. So we will need OL first. So I get my OL. Under the OL, I need an L, and so we are coming to say, let's say the list. Let me do something like this so that we can have them this way. Good. So now we have them this way so that I can see them clear. Okay, so now we need to code on this one. So that is direct input. Have the direct input. Have the direct input. And then you can also have what? Another LI, which is what? Indirect input. Indirect input. Indirect input. And then under the direct input we have what? A scanner, which probably is what? An unordered list. But then let's specify the type here. Let's specify the type here for the 2 of them. So type, the type is small a. So let's save this and come and refresh so that you see what we have done. So you see these 2 items are under what? The input devices, because indeed that is where they're supposed to be. If you check, they are under it. Now let's get back to the text editor. We are coming to code on this one. So we have scanner. We have scanner. We have scanner, which is supposed to be an unordered list. So you come here. Scanner is under the indirect. You come here. Then we are talking about on ordered list. So UL, because this is a what? A circle. So on ordered list, and then under that we click here, and then we get an LI under it. So scanner. So the type is what? Circle. If you check, it's a circle type. This is what I'm talking about. This small point here, the small point here is what I'm talking about. The type is a circle, then you save that. You come to the indirect 2, then you have it. That one too is an unordered list. And then under the unordered list, you are going to get a keyboard. And then you're going to get another item, which is supposed to be the mouse. Okay, and you come and specify the title too. The type. Specify the type. The type too happens to be a what? A circle. Alright, so let's save this and go back to the browser and refresh and see what is going to happen. Alright, so you see we have them as it is. You see, we have them as they are. You see, they are just as they are. And with that, if you want to compare from here, from here to here, and from here to here, you realize that they are the same. Alright, so moving forward, we are coming down to the output devices. So if you check the output devices, this is where mostly we are confused. The output devices is being aligned. So the output device is aligned with the input device, the processing device, and the storage device. Now that we have the input device, let's make sure that the output device takes the same line with it. So if you check here, here is it. You see, it's here, and this is the main ordered list tag that is nesting everything that we are doing here. So this is what the input device. So it means that this one will come. So this is it. So we have the output device here. So we just come inside it and click here, and then now going back, realize that we have two items which are in the form of ordered list, and two items which are also in the form of unordered list nested under the monitor. So what I'm talking about here, we have the monitor, we have the speaker. So under the monitor we have this one, the cathode ray tube monitor, and the LED whatever monitor. So let's get that. So now first of all, you're going to get an OL, and inside the OL you're going to get an LI. So that LI basically is the monitor here. You get another LI, which is supposed to be the speaker. Oh come on, I don't mean to type in caps throughout. The speaker. Okay, so guess what? The type here is what? Small letters. So you come here, specify type, and then you write in your smaller letter. So let's quickly save this and come and refresh, see if you have that there. Coming to refresh here, so you see now you've got the two items under the what? The output devices. Okay, let's get back to the text editor. Now we are coming to check. If you check well, you realize that under the monitor we still have two items which are in the form of what? Unordered list. Two items which are in the form of unordered list. So you create your UL, and inside the UL you need an LI, and the LI we are going to have the cathode ray tube monitor, and then you have another one LI, which is what? The LED screen display or whatever you call it monitor. Alright, so what is the type? Come and specify the type here. The type is a circle. And then if I refresh, we'll get that as soon as possible. Let's quickly get that. So I refresh here, and then you see that we have them under the monitor. Alright, so we are good to go. good to go. So we are coming to the what? The processing device. So the processing device, we have two main items, and then the first one is the arithmetic logic unit, and under the arithmetic logic unit, that is the AUL, we also have arithmetic unit and logic unit under it. So let's see what we are going to do. So come back to the code, and don't forget that we are already have it here. So it's going to be under this, so you got to observe that. All right, so if you check, the AUL and the CU are in the form of ordered list. I need to observe that, and under it we will have two list items, which is the AUL and ALU, and then another list item which is the CU, and then the type is supposed to be an A, and then under this one we have a UL, which is the arithmetic unit, and then no, it shouldn't be this way. You should rather code inside that one. Now before you get an LI, which is the arithmetic unit, and then get another LI, oh my god, which is the logic unit. All right, which is the logic unit. And then you are good to go. Save and go and refresh. I think that one too you are done. All right, you see you have that one here. I think I didn't specify the type, that is why they are giving us what? A square, bulleted, or whatever. So here the type should be, what we have there is circle. So okay, this time around let's just put a square. But we could have put circle per the requirement we have, but let's just put title square, since we understand what we are doing. So it is a square. All right, so we're going back to the storage. So let's go. The storage, we have two items. We have the primary storage and the secondary storage. So my storage. All right, so first of all you need to get this one. After that you get an LI. Which is what? The primary storage, and then another LI, and we're gonna talk about the secondary storage. And then if you check well, we have subtypes. You see that we have some subtypes that are under these ones, and we need to observe that. So we have a RAM. You see, you're not getting the arrangement well. Let me explain here. This RAM is not in the same line. This RAM, the SRAM is under this, and the DRAM is under the RAM, and then the ROM, the PROM, and whatever ROM is under the ROM. So let's take note. So they are all under the primary storage. So you come here, primary storage. Automatically this one is supposed to be a UL, because we are talking about the RAM there, and inside the UL you need to get an LI. So we talk about RAM, and inside that one we will have an OL, because we are talking about the SRAM here. So we have the SRAM now, an OL before an LI. We have the SRAM, and then come down another LI. We have the DRAM, and then I think that's it for now. And let's go down. So going down, you need to get another LI for the room, and then inside it you also need to get an ordered list, and then LI. And so we have the P room, another LI. We have the EP whatever room, another LI. We have the EEPO room, and then I think this one too, we are good to go. Now if you check here, the primary storage here, the type is supposed to be an A, small a, and if you come here, the type is supposed to be the upper Roman numeral, so put that one there. And if you come here, supposed to be the same, the type before, put it there, supposed to be the same. Okay, now let's go to the secondary storage. Secondary storage. So secondary storage is here. So first of all of these ones are unordered. I think this one is quite simple. So you just have your UL, and inside your UL and LI, so you have the hard disk, so another LI. You have the flash, and then another LI. You have the CD, and then another LI, then another LI. We have the pen drive, and then if you check, the type is supposed to be what? Size is supposed to be a circle. And then you save, you run, just trying to so if you check, we've got everything that we wanted, just that here is a square and here is a square, and it is like that because I intentionally did it that way. Here too is a square, here is a square, intentionally did it that way, but it was supposed to be what? A circle, if you want to compare the two. So this is a complex nesting list we always talk about. And so going back to the code, the text editor, we just want to come here. It's a quick one, and then in the body, I just want to have an H1, and I'm like creating what? Nested list. Inside that, I want to kind of give it some style, and maybe I will need a background, and so the background kind of, I want it to be red, you see that, and I want the color to to be white, as you see in Word. And I save, come and refresh, Control S will give you a quick save, and so we have this just like we have it here. And so I can still align it. I can still say test align, and I'm like, it should be in the center of it. And so I save, and I come here and refresh it, and it has moved to the center. Alright, so this is all about creating nested list, and I expect that you smash the bell icon as you subscribe to the channel, so that anytime we bring a new video, you'll quickly get the notification. We'll come your way with more of this. Alright, thank you.